Hey friends, welcome back to the video at 1:13:78 now. We've had a second session yesterday, didn't go well for us, but it's okay. We'll just keep going at it. Ooh, got the straight, we've got a bet there, that's pretty good. Also the fact that we've got a backdoor flush. It's got a fold king jack, probably could 4-bet there, but he's got an ace, he's in good shape with the flop anyway. But yeah, hopefully have a good session today. Gonna try and grind up a bit more. Gonna see if we can get into the 120s today. And then also, since we're starting to play a little bit better again, we can start playing the longer sessions, which means that we should have a better chance of getting the $C back again. We'll do 2-L for a little bit still. Just try and practice what we've learnt and just try and get out of some of the new stuff that we started doing that clearly wasn't working at this level. Just trying to focus on not bluffing too much. It's probably one of the main things as well. So, and then trying to remember it later on. You know, when we're going to 25-L or 50-L, we could probably start using it a bit more. There was a gut shot here. It's gonna fold it. You know, that's the thing. Sometimes these bluffing hands, they're really pretty when you go for a check raise and then you get a barrel card and all that stuff. But it's probably better when you're deeper stacked rather than being 100 big blinds or under. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So yeah, it's all about stack depth as well. Because if you got deeper stacked and your opponent's like 200 or 300 big blinds effective, then it does make sense to have these disguised hands that come through. Alright, I'm gonna bet here. Queen hits our range. Well, 2 7s don't really hit anything. It just folds out a lot of his pocket pairs in case we miss, like, you know, pocket 5s, pocket 4s, pocket 3s kind of thing. Because a lot of people just set mine. 6-5 will open, but it's quite low. Hit a set. Alright, I'm gonna bet big, but he's probably just gonna fold. Maybe. No, we're in position. We're actually out of position. Just building the pot up. If he raises us here, we could be in trouble. I'm just going to go for it. Alright, beautiful. Oh, he's got straight. At least he didn't have a flush. I didn't put him on a flush. I didn't put him on straight either, but I thought maybe, just maybe, he might have had ace 10, maybe ace queen, ace king. Although as it played, you couldn't really put an ace in his range. I mean, you could put an ace in his range, you just couldn't put a strong ace in his range because he didn't three bet pre-flop, which typically does put king jack in his range. Yeah, we didn't really. We bet there, bet big. Just really need the board to pair up and didn't. But in saying that, because he didn't 3-bet pre-flop, the hands that we thought he could have paid us with probably weren't there. Probably the only hand, I'm just going to call it 36% there. It's just a flip. Alright, we'll collect. Easy come, easy go. Queen jack. We'll raise ace 4. We'll call behind with ace king. We are in a position here. It's gonna fold out and miss the flop. We'll miss the flop 2 out of 3 times. I mean, we could 4-bet there. Probably out of position. Maybe should 4-bet, and then just get him, to fold his mediocre, pocket pairs. Jack's gonna raise up. And we'll get a caller from the small blind. Of course, there's an all in. I think we're just folding here though. This guy's a short stacker, so there's a chance he's gonna call, which means less likely he will. If he's paying half attention, but he's 40%, doesn't really say much. But it's only 35, so I'm gonna fold just for the fact that he's a short stacker, which means it's less likely someone's gonna be bluffing against him. Jesus, really? We didn't have enough information on him though. He only had 35 hands. Would have won the hand. Oh well. Yeah, we would have cashed out on the flop. Sixes deserve to lose this hand. So in a standard game, we would have lost that hand because the king come out. But on GG Poker, we can cash out, so it's a bit different. We've got position here, back to a flush. Just gonna let go. King Jack now. I've got 2 overs, but against 2 people, you'd assume that someone's got like a 7 at least here, maybe. It's a rainbow. In position. Hopefully see a check here. Alright, gotta let go. No straight draw. Probably would have been a split with a king. But in saying that, you probably shouldn't call it to split the pot. And there's no guarantee that there's a king on the river. I want to see the result of the ace hand. I think it was a good laydown though. Alright, just gonna bet here, hopefully just check folds. On the river, but the flush did come out. Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Alright, hit 5s, he bet quite big, we don't need to re-raise. We don't need to raise. It's betting into us. Did he just flop a straight? Ace 3, I'm just gonna call it. Okay, probably should have folded. Pretty convincing he had a straight, but I'm gonna call, hopefully spike a 4 or an ace. Is he jamming? Do we have to fold here? Are we calling or folding? I'm gonna fold. Stinks. Alright, so already it hasn't been good to us today already. How much we got behind? So 14 behind. So we still got 7 buy-ins, but remember we've got, you know, so many else, you know, in the cash back. We've got about 90 now. So we're not really worried, but just trying to keep pressure on this bankroll. Try and keep it as long as we can. 2 pair. Do beat ace queen, but obviously didn't have an ace. Alright, we'll try and defend the hand what we can. We'll just try and allow him to keep betting into us. And checks here, it's a bit annoying. See if he can bluff us. 50 cents is quite steep. I'm going to call it. Ace 4. The only chance, the only value we're getting there is if you bluff. Alright, need the value bet here. We missed the spot yesterday. Alright, just going to check behind. King Jack is not that great, but it's alright. 9-8, yeah, 9-8's not calling. Alright, so going to throw in a value bet here. Queens, we did miss that yesterday. Spot with the second pair. Alright, so we did have, what, 16, we've got 14, 16, 18, 20, 23. So we're down about $3. So, you know, that straight, we probably could have, the way he was betting was either a straight or, you know, just a dumbass bluff. So he's polarized. And at the time I was thinking really ace 3, but I didn't really consider, it half hit my mind with ace 6, but where was it? It was all the way up the top. Yeah, 8-6. So he turned it. And we didn't bet big either. So he just jammed all in. We could have saved a lot of money just folding folding the river. It was a weird bet. And they do say that you should let's just bet here, try and get rid of the hand now. Yeah, they said you should, you know, you should fold big to river, big river bets. Alright, out of position, 10-9's gone. In position, but we're outpriced. 30 cents is a little bit steep, being under 100 or around 100 big blinds. But yeah, save a lot of money, you know, folding to big bets on the river. Because people typically don't play well post-flop, so they try and catch up their value on the river. That's why they bet bigger. Alright, got a gut shot. And you remember me discussing things like that as, you know, avoiding big river bets. Alright, I got a bet for value because we've got the queen, plus we've got a flush draw. So even if he's got us trumped with the queen, we can always get, you know, the club. Alright, we'll pull one more. We had 2 overcards as well, so it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Alright, king 9. So this hand would have been the one to, you could actually 3-bet on the turn, you might actually fold. I'm going to bet the scare card. Oh, we end up getting it straight anyway, but ace jack's folding, don't finish the position. Also offsuit plus, yeah, we didn't finish the action, so we just got out of the way. But like I said, as we, you know, just get away from the bad few sessions we had last week, you know, we start playing more and more now. Still pretty tired though. So we'll just recap every day, just see how tired we are depending how much we play. So yesterday I didn't play as much as I normally play on a Saturday. Normally on a Saturday or a Sunday I usually play at least 5 hours, 5 to plus hours, but I was lucky to play at least, didn't even play like 3 hours. So I probably played about 2 hours all up. Still not playing great, but at the same time we're just building ourselves up again. But we didn't take that much time off. I mean, we had probably about 3 days off during the week. Not consecutive days though. Oh, it's more like probably 2 days. But I got queens, get a raise. don't get me started on crypto. I'm gonna raise. Alright, queens. Got the win. Pretty nasty flop, but could have been well if the king of spades come out for us. Okay, gut shot king 10. I guess we're calling, but if he checks here, we probably could have bluffed him on the turn. Alright, since we king hits our range, we'll bet up. Goes all in, probably got a set. I mean, you could easily put a king in our range there. But they're not thinking ranges at this rate. They're probably just thinking that they've got a very strong hand. Throw it all in. Your hand doesn't even come into consideration. Alright, aces. Gonna raise it with ace 4, just try and do a little bit of a play. Bottom pair. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, short stacker. Let's go flat ace king. Yeah, we missed, but we still got 2 overs. Alright, we'll call. We could still have the best hand. He could have ace queen, ace 10 maybe. Maybe. It's a big maybe. But chances are he's got queens. Fold, let it go. Alright, let's raise it up against the short stacker and try and get stacks in. No. Okay. He was trying to get a cheap card. If he was running for the flush, he would have got there. Alright, top pair, 7 cents. Still only 9 cents, I'm going to call. Oh, he had 6s. Probably got the most out of us there. Since, you know, we did only have top pair with a bad kicker. One of these questionable hands that I've been playing is from the dealer button against the cutoff. Like those A7 offsuit hands, I've been using it as bluffs, raising. I've been getting a lot of 4 bets against them. That'll be another question of what we're going to do. Ah, no queen. This guy's got a 10 maybe. He's got 7s. Probably missed the opportunity to bet on the flop. Because then if I bet on the flop and bet on the turn, it's going to be a little bit harder for 7s to hang in there. Especially if the boards don't pair up. Not really showing anything here. Like the tiniest little bit. That will fold. I was thinking of check raising there just for a pure bluff, but 2 other people are showing something. Alright, checks. Okay. Not sure what he's got, but good. But we got some on the turn. We got some money on the turn, which is good. Probably could have bet there on the river. Thin value. Alright, let's go through. Let's get a call, see if we can get a queen. $0.31 will call, but now it's just going to be a fold. It's got kings. It's got a stain. It's got a stain. It's got kings. Because he checked the turn. He's got something, but maybe he booked it. Maybe he's got a set of aces, but to check the turn there, he's got to have a strong hand. Or at least a hand he's not actually defending against, like, you know, not like an ace king or an ace queen type hand. Maybe he realizes his kings are actually good. Let's see what happens. Open ender with nines. Oh, I have to call. I don't put the ace in his range there, but even a 10 wins. Check raise, a6. That's 7-2. What the hell? It's not the 7-2 game, mate. Well, maybe it is. Alright, open ender. Queen 10. If I had 9, that would have been devastating if we checked there. Ace king, raise ace 3. Alright, 3 sevens. Still could have the best hand here. Yeah, definitely had the best hand. He could have king high. Alright, pocket aces, up and down. And a nasty looking king jack. Aces again. Let's see if we could actually win a double up. No, just a pre-flop. At least we got to the flop with aces, but you all know what that means sometimes. Set mine against us and they hit. Alright, we'll snap it off. Beautiful. King 6. Alright, we'll call. We got the king. If he checks here, we can go for a value bet. Just a real small one. Might have a jack. Ah, 7 nines, okay. Value bet ourselves there. Bet. And trying to go for 5. All in, I'm all out. Alright, I'm going to fold. Nasty session so far. Raise king queen in the blind battle. Alright, try and pinch it. Try bluffing us too, the cheeky. Life 4 bet. See how much trouble this lands us in. Light value bet here. Alright, folds. We put the ace in our range. Maybe could have gone for a check call. He's calling us. We're gonna go all in, but does he really have a better flush? Fucking hell. At least he called. With queens as well. Should we offend the fold to his jam? Don't think so, because I think people are known to go, you know, bet crazy when they've got a set and they don't believe us. On the river, really? Alright. Mildly annoying this session so far. Alright, we got jacks. Ace jack's folding. Alright, we'll smooth call jacks there. Alright, we've got the set. If he's got a flush, he's calling. Should have probably jammed the turn. Alright, so we've at least got $4 on the table now. A total disaster. Although, it's It's getting close. $9. Bet, no shadow value. Try and get a fold while we can. Missed everything. Let's get a check here. Don't think he's going to be folding an ace or a jack here. Yeah, he's got an ace. Need a king. Oh, there we go. Not the best river. King, queen. Okay. Surprisingly, didn't bet. Surprising. But they do say that you get, you know, check too much, they don't, you know, you're playing too slow, they won't give you money. So you've really got to bet. Especially on the river, we should have valued. Like, check on the turn's fine. But I think value bet on the river, definitely, 100%. Like, leading out is the best way. Just like this. But this time he's got a straight. Okay. Sometimes they're gonna outdraw you. Gut shot, backdoor. Got a double gutter. Missed everything. Yeah. Ace King playing a dangerous game. Open ender. Ooh, gave us a free card. We can jam here. Yeah. He messed up big time there. Beautiful. Alright, we've got the nut flush. Got as low as the 8 calling us. Alright, jacks are holding in. I don't know if this guy remembers us raising pre-flop. But we can't beat the queen. Oh, we lost the 30-cent pot with 8. Just a flip though. Okay, 7's trying to hold up. Interesting board for kings. Ace king. Now I think a board like ace queen 2 or something like that, it's not too bad for ace king. But as soon as you run into like a triple Broadway, a single paired hand is in trouble. So alarm bell should be ringing. Alright, so as usual, that's been very up and down, like very down. And then we get into the groove sort of thing, or we get a few hands going our way. So we end up finding our way and then, you know, getting some pots. And then sometimes we overplay and then lose it all, have a losing session. Sometimes we bring it back. I mean, in the comments with the variance type of thing, you can blame variance, but really depends how you play. Like, you should be playing value hands rather than drawish hands because people don't fold enough to an L. So it should be value hands, which means it should be less variance technically. Which means we're doing something wrong if we're using variance as a term at this level. Alright, kings are going up. I'm going to value bet here, but it's pretty thin. It's very thin. Alright, you can call though. Sixes, trying to win this hand now. Last chance for sixes. There we go, nice. Cheap enough. If we call again, this is if we got ace king, we're dead, but pot's too low to be having ace king. If it was two on the river, it would have been really pretty. Because it would have been a book, and two of spades would have been nice as well. You know, you've got a flush. You got a flush out there. You got a straight out there. The aces out there. You know, some might have trip kings. Right, aces from the big blind. So we'll see what he's doing. Checks here is just trying to bluff us. We'll call one more. Ouch. Oh, it was a split anyway, but... Alright, we'll take a stab. Alright, beautiful. Take a stab because there's a king on the board, plus there was, you know, it was a double. Yeah, 4-4. Paired board, sorry. That's the turn. Raise check 10. Bottom pair should have probably raised that. Alright, we'll bet this, but we've got a gut shot. End up getting two pair in the end of that hand, but if he called there, we're probably in trouble because he would have had at least an ace. At least the hand we're trying to wrap. Alright, got him. With his jacks. We bet quite low actually to entice that raise with the shove. And if people start seeing us like 4-betting a bit, people are more likely to throw their jacks and tens into it. See, aces and kings do get played a little bit more. And then saying that, then your queens and jacks do get paid more because if they're starting to shove 10s, 9s and 8s. So 4s could be good here. Not after they've thrown a bit in though. Top pair. No spade though. Bad river. Got a value bet though. thought maybe a lower queen would call, maybe second paired hand, or at least probably a third paired hand at this rate. Alright, so we're going to probably get rid of this. We'll still play ace-9 though, but just not. We'll still play ace-9, because then we can use ace-9 as a light 4-bet strategy. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of the ace rag hands, offsuit her hands. We still got the suited hands here though, which is fine. Still got enough to play with. And then, you know, the ace suited hands in the small blinds we could use as the way we wanted to under the gun. So everything has a spot. Alright, bet for value. Flushes, flush draws. A weak at jack. Continue to bet here. Queen's a danger card, but he's either calling with the jack, maybe a flush draw. Bets into us, we probably fold. Because we've bet the flop, bet the turn. Yeah, and then we just let go. Probably got a set of 2s or a set of 4s. Why else would you be betting there? Alright, 2 pair. Need to defend it. If he keeps calling, we should win this hand. If he raises, it's when we lose. Nice little hand there. I feel like just betting here. We've got a lot of turn cards coming. The jack was a decent card. Not the best card, but it's still decent. Goes gut shot. Could just jams all in. 88 hands. He's quite a passive player as well. I mean, he opens up a lot of hands, but he only bets like less than a third of his hands that he opens with, which means that when he does bet like that, he's gonna have something. Ugh. Alright, let go, but that's a nasty little hand, that one. You could have a very enticing hand. Just the turn card wasn't. It looked okay for us, but it wasn't. There's so many better turn cards for us to keep continuing there, but alright, kings win pre-flop. Yeah, it's a case of not getting trapped in a mediocre hand there. Alright, I was hoping another heart would come out. But it didn't. It failed. Alright, in position. Got a pair. Check, please. Does he have ace king? Alright, we'll value bet this one. Because if he has ace king, he's probably going to call. He's got ace jack, he's calling. If he's got any ace, maybe he calls. If he's got less than that, he's folding. They're like pocket kings, he's folding. Which that's probably what he's got. Something similar to that. Okay, I get a check raise here. Monster draw. Happy to get stacks in. Alright, we missed, but we won the pot, which is fine. Alright, Jack's raising it up. Of course, someone goes all in. Shame. And also, king comes out, so if it's got ace king, it would have won. Okay, ace king wins the hand. King queen questionable against under the gun. He might have a hand like ace jack. We'll soon find out. He could have aces. Alright. An expensive bluff here. Eights are hanging on. Backdoor flush. Backdoor straight. Represent the ace. God knows what he's got. Didn't get a 4. I really wanted a 4 there. Far out. This guy's got a jam. I'm not going to see what he's got. Oh, he checks. Wow. 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 Just wow. That's one of those wow hands. What the hell? It's the what the hell hand. Oh, he had a flush draw and a straight draw. And he's just like us, missed everything as well. But we actually hit the full. Quite amazing hand. They don't come about that often, those hands, but they're actually quite funny. Ace 8 and ace 7 all in. Alright, we did have bottom trips, so nice little hand there. 7-5. I think we're just folding him. This just too. Oh, youch. Youch, don't do that to me. Multi-way pot, we're just not bothering. And Jack 8-8. You know, no one's raising us with... People are going to be all over that board. I hit a set of 10s, which is good. Alright, I'm going to bet up here. We've got the nut advantage, but we can still have the second best hand here, but drawing to the nuts. We'll keep betting big. He's got king queen. I'll be so pissed. Alright, nice. I can't even put ace jack in his range. You don't mind seeing the guy when you win. It's just when you lose, you really hate to see that guy. I know it was Nagano, but far out. They could have put something else coming out. Alright, I've got a set here. Okay, nice little hand there. Weird. These forehands are still coming through. We just have to apply it maybe? I don't know. Anyway, had a few decent hands come through. It's not the end of the world all of a sudden. It was just a tremor. Going for a jack. I think sixes could be good here. Four cents, I got a call. Oh, he played very quiet with that king. He did everything right apart from a value bet on the river. Would have liked to think I'd fold in that scenario. If he checks here, we get a bet. Still get a call though. He hit the 8. We could stack him off. Yeah, like I said, if we hit the 8, we could stack him off. He's got a book as well. And we had showdown value, but I didn't actually put a king in his hand, but I didn't expect to see a book though. Okay, this was a single raised pot, and we've just got the nuts. Hopefully someone else has got 10-8 suited like I had the other hand, and it cancels it out. Everyone's in the hand still. Oh no. Board's paired up. We need the 3 of diamonds like right now. I don't ask for much, but 3 of diamonds. I'm calling 75, but I'm not happy. Or maybe I should just fold those hands when I say I'm not happy. Because that's just symbolizing I'm calling it with the losing hands. So how much we got? We've got 871. 16. 18. 22, 23. 26. Is that 2? No. Alright, so we're back in question of a winning. Ooh, ace on the row. I'm just going to value bet. Questioning if it's a winning session or not now. It's pretty close after a few good hands. Obviously, we've had a few nasty hands. Could have probably found a fold with the board pairing up. And he did bet into us as well. A decent sized bet on the river. We did have the nut flush. What a board for jacks. Open ender. Still not out of this hand at all. Nonsense, really. Oh, should have bet smaller. Alright, gonna fold with 2 overcards. Yeah, just like that, the sessions turn upside down again. Weird bet. It's actually a decent bet, I guess. He had a double gutter. I think he had a double gutter. Not a double gutter, he had a flush draw. 6-5. Yeah, hit the ace 8. It's actually it's usually a bet that you bet trying to defend your hand and try and you know, get rid of your opponents. But I guess it does make sense his bet because he's got a few outs, and if he hits, he's just going to throw it all in. So it's a good build up of the pot, but at the same time he's pricing himself out. Well, not quite. He's actually probably playing 3 to 1 almost. Alright, we'll throw a bet here. Let's see a fold. Alright, we'll call. Ace Queen 1, Ace 9 1, nice little flop bluff thing, whatever you want to call it. Ugh, didn't hit. Terrible. Can't even call 35 cents in that pot. Oh man. We'll call King Queen. Throw a value bet in, but we could be valuing ourselves there as well. Alright, hit a pair. So we call, we're quite deep stacked here, aren't we? If he bets into us, I might shove. If he bets big here, yeah, he's gonna shove, see what he does. Yeah, okay, cool. Beautiful. I will call with the 4s. So it's a nice little hand there. Probably shouldn't have cashed out, to be fair, at least one street. We did pay $1 something. I mean, he's calling with aces as well. Ace, king. You know, he could have a set there as well, but that'd be the worst case scenario. Bottom set. No, I got a straight. Should have bet there. Oh, he's got a straight as well. We both. Oh wait. Oh, maybe we don't have a straight. Trying to apply a 4 out of the hand here. Get a 4. I wanted a 4, but no. He just tried to bluff us. Good value there. Good value from a hand that we shouldn't have got any value from. 12, 19. So I got 19 on the table roughly. So 27. I think also what I probably did wrong yesterday as well, or would have been 2 pair, was when we were winning we should have played a little bit longer. You know, scratch the second session, just play one longer session when you're winning. I'm trying to get queen out of here. Probably could have thrown a bet in on the flop. We can check, he could. We're going to bet here, just try and get a fold, because we should have actually bet the C bet. They might have folded. Now it just looks a bit sus. But it's got nothing anyway, so it doesn't matter. He could have small pocket pairs that he could be beating us with. Open end or queen jack. Alright, we'll bet this one, just because it's a flush draw as well. We'll just keep betting. If he's got ace king, ace 10, he's calling. Or ace queen. Alright, the question is, do we flat? The question is, do we shove? Let's just jam it. Okay, you called. Alright, nice little hand there. We did pay 50 cents that time for the cash out. In position, 2-8. It's gone. On the weekends, currently it's Sunday morning here. You know, it's just 9:50 now. So, but yeah, the weekends seem to be good in the morning to play. Roughly, it's where, you know, at the moment 450,000 people are online playing. Obviously, not playing all cash tables, but it just means that there's a lot of players out there, which means it'd be a good time to play. Yeah, the off-peak times, you know, probably in other countries, you get the better players still playing, I guess, from the people in the time frame now, but no, what I'm trying to say is when people play in the off-peak session, like the off-peak times, typically are good players still. Might be trying to go for leaderboard points. So there's going to be a lot harder to get money from it. Where now there'll be a lot more fish on the table. So it's not surprising that on the weekends I usually score pretty well. And then when I play a second session later that night, it's not great. We're going to bluff the king actually, if he checks to us. 25 cents. Maybe he does have the king himself, but we're drawing to the nuts. It's pretty thin value. This is ultra thin. Ultra thin. We're talking about. Alright, let's go check behind. I think he's got a king. Alright, queens. I was thinking about betting, but maybe he does call there. Gets under the gun, I'm not all that full about. I'd like to see a check here with like the best hand. Check here if he bets again. I don't think we've got the best hand. Fold. I think he's got like overpair there. Or at least better than a top pair hand. I don't think King 10 plays that way. Alright, so we've got a backdoor flush. Alright, checks, we've got a bet here. Hopefully his overcards fold. Yeah, like an ace king or something just catches up there, so got to try and bet to control, to defend your hand. That is when you have small pocket pairs. Alright, imposition is important. Alright, we'll put pressure on. Everyone's showing weakness. Alright, another one for small pocket pairs. One thing we do right here is get money from the pocket pairs. Queen, Jack, not going anywhere. Had a backdoor flush as well. Got to use position here as win the hand. Okay, backdoor flush, backdoor straight. We're just giving this hand up. The small blind shouldn't even be here. This isn't what we're expecting. But now that everyone's checking, I'm going to throw a stab in. If we get a call, it's disastrous. But if we get two folds, then, you know, they're showing absolute weakness there. Yeah, you got to use position when you've got it. You don't always have to have a hand. They just got to tell you a story that they're weak, and you know, when they say they're weak, take the opportunity. Even if it feels like you got no chance to win. I mean, you got no chance to win if they call, but if it's a fault, they're definitely folding a lot of times. Throw that bet in, even if it feels wrong. But there's certain scenarios like that, it should be fine, but I've had plenty of blind battles where I've wasted a lot. Ace is a scare card. Alright, we'll throw a little value bet here. But he could. That was a cheeky bet though. Yeah, that's why it was a cheeky bet. We value bet ourselves there. Less likely he's got an ace though when the ace pairs up. You know, Jacks might have called as well. We didn't throw that bigger bet. We could have also slowed down when it comes to the ace coming on the board. Could have just thrown a check in. Then some players might actually throw an ace away. Got kings, jams, cool, but yeah, we haven't done that for a while. King, no. I got a gut shot with ace 8. Missed it. Not a great card for us to come out there. Looking better. He did everything right apart from betting the river. Alright, we're going to call sixes. Unless someone shoves over the top. Not a bad board for us. Open ender. Alright, we'll bet the straight even though the flush is there. Got a flush draw. Ace queen we do beat against. Ace jack, ace 10. 10s we don't beat. Table's really gone to the shit. Okay, open ender. Nice disguised hand, just gonna jam it. He's drawing dead. Nice timing to get that hand. Just came at a good time when we're, you know, sort of got punched a few times. We were feeling a little bit winded after such a nice little session. You know, bad start. It started going really great, and then we got beat around a bit. So that was a really good, good one just to catch our feet again. I'm gonna check raise. Okay, open ender with 8s. I like where this is heading. Still have the best hand here sometimes. I'm not really sure what he's got. Alright, 9-5. Gut shot. Flush draw, let's call it. Let's just bluff it. We're going to spend a long time. There we go. Board pairing up. Board pairing up or an ace sometimes is a good fluff. Good bluff. But only in certain scenarios. I mean, it feels great when it works, but we're still trying to perfect it, obviously. There's some people that never get a bluff, never get a fold. So you can't really judge that. Got a open ender, but if we hit a jack, we've got reverse implied odds to the worst. So we're gonna not put much money in that pot. Pretty much drawing dead. If he's got a jack, that is. He's showing weakness though. We're gonna throw a bluff. Use position here. His hand absolutely makes no sense unless he's not defending the hand, he's already made his hand. So he could already have a flush. And he's just trapping. So I'm just going to fold here or check behind. I sense a trap. Or 9. Maybe one more bet would have done it. Got the nut advantage here maybe, but we missed. Now we're going to lose this hand probably if we out-kicked. Yeah, out-kicked. But if we hit the spade, we're doing pretty well. Maybe should have just checked there because we just value bet ourselves in. Which is not a great look. I think we've been here before. Okay. Some hands just meant to lose. Like if we bet on the flop, someone's turning up with an ace. I mean, I guess we're going to call, try and pry queen. But then, I don't know if someone's got ace jack. As it stands, no one really played aggressive. So I can't put a full book in their hand. I can put an ace in their hand. Yeah. I could have put a jack in their hand or an ace, but not like ace jack. Jacks are gone. Yuck. Tens. Don't like seeing a tens beat a 9. They're enemies. Alright, we can check raise this flop. Alright, just a bluff. It's a scare card. It's a scary board for aces and kings. If you've got overcards as well, we've just stolen from his ace and king. Ace queen, ace king. Because ace king and ace queen type hands, they've got a lot of equity. Like they're just overcards, but they've still got a lot of equity that we've denied them to get. Threes typically don't hold up to the river. So we use the board against him. I used his c-betting. People c-bet way too many times, and that was something. It's probably something I still do, but something I'm more aware of now. Is everyone used to just c-bet relentlessly, and nowadays people actually get punished for it. So open ender, we're not going anywhere unless they outprice us. That's almost an outprice, but cool. Why couldn't we get a 4? Got a good board for 9s. It just goes all in. It's either a bluff or it's he's got maybe a set. Or 2 pair. Usually they've got the ace cover, that's what that's about. When the ace comes out and someone bets big, they're just hoping I've got the ace. Alright, new hand. Yeah, it's a troublesome hand, but we're playing it. 10 of clubs would be nice. Check would be nice here. Alright, we'll throw a bluff in, he showed weakness. He might actually have a 9. He might actually have a 9 there. I sense weakness though. But yeah, the 9 coming out. So if he's got the 9, it makes sense about his weakness, but it strengthened his hand at the time we tried to bluff him at. So maybe he shouldn't have bluffed when the weaker card come out doubled up. Alright, so a 6 doesn't help us. He felt like he's got a jack and we're going out. We'll run this. Hopefully get everyone folding. Nice. We're drawing to a 2 to get the wheel, but maybe the ace and the jack still played. We'll try and play position with 7s. And fit and fold, that's nice. Free money. We can throw a little bet in, hopefully he's got a 9. So he just tried bluffing us on the turn, which was the value. You should typically get value somewhere. It was on the turn that time. He evaded himself. Evaded his draw. Alright, we're just going to lead out here. If he's got ace king. If he's got a 5, he's going to probably shove. But I thought if he had like an ace jack, ace 10, you know, ace queen, ace king, I think he's going to call there. So I thought there was plenty of value. Maybe a bit too large. Maybe should have bet a bit small, like a third of the pot. What's he do? 40% stealing. Alright, we're going to try and steal it back. Nice. I mean, they're getting it's an awful spot if they're purely like, you know, got king 9 suited or something and they're trying to steal. So when they get the 4 bet against them, it makes them feel a bit icky. Alright, we bought position here with ace 9. At the bottom of our range though. Take the win though. Okay, perfect. Unless he's got aces. If he's got ace king, we're set to stack off. Little disguise check there. Alright, we'll throw a bet in. He's gone from some pot control. Oh, okay. Maybe he's got queens or something. Strange. He's got a 7, he's got a 2, he's got a straight. Alright, we'll snap it off because it showed weakness. Board didn't pair up though. Board didn't pair up. I'm going to fold. If the board pairs up, I'm calling. Okay, nice little steal with 7s. A little value bet here, but I don't like it. Maybe pocket 8s, pocket 7s call. Or 5-4. Three bets us. I'm going to fold, but we could go for a 4 bet possibly there. It was quite a big 3 bet though. So if we did 4 bet there, is he jamming? Yeah, maybe ace king does jam in that spot. Ah, scary board for 8 kings already. Pot control, check, check. Little value bet on the river. Calls. Alright, nice. Quad 5s. Alright, a little bet here. Let's see what happens. Not much you can do if they fold. I mean, check there and he's got a straight, maybe. And we've played that a few times. We'll bet. We'll let out and see if we can win the hand right there. We tried and then got denied. Yeah, if he's got ace queen there. But he's got overcards he's folding, and then that makes sense that we play the way we did. This is such a terrible board, we can just fold this one. Although Jack's not terrible, this is a gut shot, but still, it's a long way from home. Alright, fold this one. I was tempted to call. Starting to be very tempted to call broadways that can make royal flushes. But I was worried about someone shoving all in there. You watch, the king 10 will win. Seriously. I would have only single played that, so we would have won that. But still. $12, $17, $24, $27. I got a call king queen. We can't fold here. Last time we called king queen, got 2 pair and got a monster. Not going to happen enough though. Pocket fours, no, king. Alright, I got like a king queen. Get that on the river, but there's no guarantee. Okay, top pair. Flush draw. Alright, we've got the flush. Oh, we had 2 pair. So I was right to value bet there, but three bet's quite large. Alright, I'm gonna flat. Got position here. If you can get the ace of the king. Easy fold. He must have queens, I reckon. Position. Beautiful. Ace 3. Didn't feel like playing king 3. Alright, gonna let go. Cool, 7s. Multi-way pot. This guy's short stack. This guy's gonna go nuts. I'm surprised. If he checks, I'm betting. 7s need to fight. Alright, 1 for 7s. A lot of people. Oh, oh no. I got a call 12 cents. I'm not that much of a tight ass. Alright, we'll bet this. Backdoor. Flushes. We don't have the ace. This was a bit cheeky though. We shouldn't have done that. If we had the ace, yes. Didn't have the ace. Alright, I got a value bet, but I could be doing it to ourselves. We could have ace queen. Hopefully ace 8. queens, nice. Sometimes a bit of thin value. It's definitely a better spot. Don't feel like raising there on the river. Tens are gone. Backdoor flush, backdoor straight. Okay, got aces. Hopefully he's got a queen. Don't have some bullshit hand on us. Straight. He's got a straight, yeah. On the river as well, and we checked the river. So we charged him to get there. What? Alright, we'll raise this. Just get a fold, hopefully. Alright, see you later. We're out. I got the leaderboard again. Yesterday we got 30 cents, so. Alright, all like 4-bet. Probably not enough, really. Last time we did that, someone shoved. Went all in. Ugh, yuck, I meant to. Check raise, maybe. Got a gut shot now. 2 cents. He's gonna have some BS hand that beats us. It's not gonna be a great hand, but tens is still up in question. Kings are in an awkward spot. We defended the hand as much as we could. Yeah, see? Defended as much as we could and it still got there, but at least we defended. Gut shot. Hit a pair. He's gonna fold here, he's gonna have an 8 or a 9. Jacks or queens maybe there some of the time. Sometimes a king, but typically betting on the flop and turn without a king, so alright. I'm not sure what he's got, but I don't think he puts a jack in our range. Gonna bet quite big here, see what he does. See if we can run a bluff there, but thought maybe, you know, pocket pairs like queens, tens, nines, something like similar we'll be calling there. A weaker jack will definitely call. So that makes sense, betting a larger size there. I think a lot of those second hands do call quite a big bet. I mean, we weren't really targeting. He probably had like a low pocket pair. Maybe he was trying to get rid of like us to fold, you know. And then once he took a stab, he's just never going to call anything else. But if he had like, because we checked, we gave him, you know, the jacks in his hand, a bit of hope. Which means they'll call down that bigger bet. He's going to call 4 cents for a king. Just check fold. value bet. We got the A's. 2 pair of A's. Amazing if he calls and he's got a queen. Queen high. Or if he got the ace as well. That'd be a nice bet for us. 3's gone. Good board for 7s. Goes check check, we're betting. Alright, we should have probably called with the ace 9 there. Alright, lead out with the 3s. Hopefully he slows down. Oh, he's got 10s. But overcards will play similar. Overcards will play similar and... Alright, missed overcards. Then we win the hand. And then sometimes you hit the 7 against their overpairs and then we end up stacking it. So it looks like a bad call, but there's definitely situations where we're going to get double up. Three two suited. Some pressure on the small blind being in position. Gonna trap him. Haha, 3-2, we've got the book. We've got the book. I'm just gonna jam it and see what he does. I just wanted to see if he's gonna call with a king. But, no. 3-2. I don't think he puts us on 3-2 there. That's why I jammed. Okay, so it's no, don't fold. This table's going down in value now. Easily check raise here. Yeah. Oh, dodged the bullet and he tried trapping us towards the end. Alright, I made myself a coffee and had a bit of a break. Make sure my son was doing the right thing. It's a pretty tricky spot. I wanted to isolate against the fish, but in the small blind. Anyway. If we get raised on there, it's going to be pretty ugly. Let's see. Let's abuse again. Lost that other hand, but oh, we got called on. That's nice. With an ace high. Yeah, small from the gets under the gun. The small blind's pretty ugly. Probably should have bet a bit small. Deep stack, so I didn't go for the full bet. We can still have the best hand here sometimes. Do we value bet here and he's got ace queen, ace jack? That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. We tried the value bet against his ace queen or ace jack. He might even have ace king there himself. Position. Queen jack. Very interesting. I'm not I feel like jamming with the queen jack. But I feel like he sort of trapped us there a little bit. Jams all in. Oh, let's snap it. Okay. No 2 and we should be happy. No 2 and we're happy. It doesn't matter when you hit the queen anyway. I gotta close the side door. Alright. Rain was starting to come in heavy, so. Weren't the worst hands to lose if we didn't make it back in time. Maybe raised bluff there, but didn't think it was appropriate. Yeah, it's weird. I'm looking at the $2 table. I'm like, oh, that's where the $8 was. We lost that much, but no, we actually shut the table down, so. Alright, so how much now? 12. So 13, 17, 20, 24, 26 roughly. Oh, running a bluff. Another diamond on the turn would be nice. That was one of the boards that we could run the bluff on, but king on the river. Step that off because you could easily have a queen there. Yeah, I'm going to go back to focusing on the small blind this coming week. I haven't really done as much off the table videos as I used to. Like the last week I didn't because obviously just need to calm things down a little bit. So just steady the ship a little bit with what we already had learnt. Don't want to overfill ourselves with more things. Well, we're still getting a grasp of what we've learnt, so need our experience to catch up. So hopefully that makes sense. You know, if you keep overloading yourself with the information of the game without getting your game adjusted, you just got to go into turmoil. It's a gut shot. It's pretty crazy. It seemed to work anyway. Get the flush anyway. Open ender on top pair. So he was just drawing anyway. Wouldn't have got any value from him. Alright, 10's is gonna bet here. Hopefully we win. Obviously when he calls we're in absolute dire straits. If we check here, he's just gonna jam all rivers. You watch him jam all rivers. Well, he's saying he's got a jack. And if he had an 8 there, it sort of makes sense too, because once we showed we didn't have a jack, betting for value, you know, we sort of got a capped hand, so he could realise that his 8 was in a good spot. Alright, got the jack. We got straight here. Probably split. Yeah, just a split, that's all it is. It's important to throw in the value though. Just in case, you know, 2 pair or a set. I think 9s are actually good here. I think 9s are good, but if 10s or jacks call here, that's devastating for us. Alright, perfect. So that was thin value, very important to get those spots. Something we're still doing pretty well. It's just a matter of just a couple other things in our game that are holding us back a little bit now. So it's up to us to realise what is failing still, because we're doing a lot right that for extra value, which sort of helps our game. So should have bet there with 3. Now the 9 comes in, he might actually have a 9. So I should have bet there on the flop and win. soon as the other card comes out, it gets very difficult, so just get out of hand. No point putting pressure on a losing position. Should we actually bet 2 cents? I've seen people do it before. If he's got 2 pairs, he's in trouble. The flush was the only thing I was concerned about, really. The flush was the only thing I was worried about, because since the board pairs up, we'd beat a lot of his trashy 2-paired hands, which I did think he could have as well. Okay, maybe 2's good here. It's pretty ballsy causing with the 2 though. Alright, I'm gonna value bet. Okay, calls. He's got 2 pair. Ah, damn it, we value bet ourselves there. Okay. Alright, we're betting this one, see if we can win the pot now. 7 comes out, we've got it. The straight. If he's already got a flush now, he's probably shoving. Is there any chance 5s have really got here? Another 5 comes out. That really got position here too, so. But I think we're beat. Jeez, ace 8. He calls with ace 8. So a little bit unlucky. I can't fold. Doing pretty well, just don't need to see Jack. Okay, top set. It's on a dry board. Hopefully he calls or raises. Don't want him to fold. If he folds, he's just wasting everyone's time. Hopefully he's got a set of 6s. Mickey. We should win this one. Probably should have just shoved with the 40 cents, not the full amount. Looks rather scary. So probably a little amount. Oh, whoops. No, he's 75%, so this should be right. Just hopefully he doesn't wake up with the hand or we're in trouble. Oh, I'll cash out because it's scary. Yeah, 5 wins. Unless we get an ace or a queen or a club. Really strange hand, that one. That was a misclick with the 3s. Right, squeezing with ace queen in position. Top pair. Keep the pressure going. Alright, let's check behind. Nice hand. check him there. Probably should bet here now. Okay, someone else threw a bet in, but we need a little bit of help here with ace-5. Very expensive bet. I'm expecting a king here a lot of the times. 5 could be good enough. It is. Alright, so the ace suited hands we can just call behind. Because we can definitely you know, put some value in. I'll at least try and beat him right now. Use position. Ace 9's not going to hold up that often. He's got a king. Or he's got queens. Stayed at a 10. Yeah, folding. He's got a king minimum there. I have to see a check here. Bet again, we're gonna fold. Do we should, if we value bet there on the river, right? He's never calling. Gets out of the gun, just calling behind. All over this board. If you had trips, we're going to fold the best hand towards the end. Alright, 6-4. Just gonna jam this one. Calls with a set, we've got a straight. Beautiful hand for 6-4 suited. Whew. Monster hand. Didn't expect us to have 6-4 in that spot. Fell in love with this set. If you look at it, well, there's no flush out there. It was pretty disguised actually. Who has 6-4? Who has 6-4 in that spot? No one knows. Fucking aces in the small blind, big blind battle again. 40% equity. Give us a heart. Give us a club, sorry, not a heart. Club, club, club. Damn it. It's a shame. The table's killing us. I got a bet here. Could have a ace queen. We're still beating because we got queen 6. So he could overwrap his strong queen now. It's actually one spot I had a problem with too. I still do. Okay, backdoor, straight, draw. Pretty much everything. So that's 17. So 27 still. Just trying to get the showdown here. Which we did. Very hard to get value on the river. Maybe we could. Like just a small bet. Can't stand a raise though. Multi-way pot, skill leg in one go. Alright, deep is stacked. This guy's nice enough to fold, Mr. Sticky Fingers. He can give us position. Alright, we got a flush. Do I do the 2-cent bet if they both check? I'm gonna do the 2-cent bet just for the hell of it. Just for fun, see if it works. Alright, I've got one caller. Yeah, he's got the 10. So we value bet ourselves. Yep, might as well fold there, King Queen. Could be in dire straits if he's got a 5. Not so bad if he's got other cards, but gut shot with the flush draw. Yeah. If we had pocket 9s, we could probably call there because he could have an 8. But we're folding because he does have probably an 8 there. Or at least pocket 7's beat. I don't think he's got a queen there, but I think he's got the 7's beat. Okay, Queen Jack. Ooh, betting this Queen of Spades would be nice. Especially if he's got the Ace of Spades. Alright, we got the straight. It's half the battle one. We wanted the 10 of spades though. 10 of spades, we still want the 10 of spades now because then if he books it, they're still getting paid either way. It's not a great card for us. It's an action killer, but at the same time, I can't really bet anymore. Yeah, it was sort of an action killer, that one. Value bet. Don't need to defend our hands here. We're still drawing quite heavy. Ah, he just checks mine. Yeah, we should have threw a bet in there. But a 4-card flush is pretty hard. Gonna raise this up a little bit. Look at this guy, pretty deep stacked. We're really stacked here. Oh wow. So we actually played quite well considering. We controlled ourselves from betting on the river. Because it did bet a few hands like the jack. queens. Has played, you know, raised pre-flop. He raised. Yeah, okay. He played quite trappy actually. Looks like we didn't actually bet over the top on the river pre-flop, but we were quite deep. He's got a 10 with dead. Okay, we'll snap off any bluff, go for the value bet. Might pay a queen. I think he might call with a queen. No. Maybe he's just got like 8 or something. This is how it hits our range. Hit the straight. Hopefully now he raises and he's got a set or 2 pair. Still continuing. Oh no, if he's got a set now, we're in trouble. We've got to snap this off. We can't really call here. The only hand we hope he's got is ace 10 if we raise. So he still value bets himself, which is nice. Because that's probably the amount that we'd probably aim for. I mean, if we raise there, you're really just hoping he's going to have ace 10. Because I don't think king 9 actually calls the raise. I mean, there's not that many hands that will call a raise. You know, and then some might go over the top with a better hand. I'm not saying they're not going to have better hands. They're definitely going to have better hands there. No spade. I really want the spade there, but we're going to let go of this hand now. Ace Jack's out there, so I'm going to call. Because he spoke a queen, 9. Definitely going to win something. 10-8's gone. Hopefully he bets. Then we can raise. Queen 10 is there though. Alright, we can raise here. That's what we were hoping for. Oh, ace king, beautiful. Just didn't want to see queen 10, that was the only thing we were worried about. Probably could have raised a bit larger actually. So probably lost a little bit of value there. Because we knew he's going to be quite strong. It's a BS raise right there, but we'll go with it now. Hope we get fold, but we're just going to get out of this hand. This was crap. It was a misclick again. We can't get out of this hand fast enough now. We're deep stacked, so I'm going to call. We're deep stacked here. Give us a 5. We're so deep here. We wanted a 5. Please check and give us a 7. Actually, 7 might not cut it, actually. I'm going to try and bluff him off the hand. Eight should have called. He's probably questioning himself. If he doesn't believe us, he's thinking about raising as well. But I think he's reluctantly folding. Alright, 6s. Got a set. Yeah, reluctantly folding there, I think. We'll snap that off. Nice couple of hands here coming through. As long as there's no king, we should be happy. Well, we're happy anyway because cashed out. But so 5, yeah. Interesting hand for jacks coming through. I would have hit a set in the end, but it's a dangerous board for jacks to hold up on. Definitely hit another brief period of... Yeah, just another brief period of some solid hands coming through. Yeah, well, pushing through this session because we knew that yesterday's session we should have played a bit longer because it was coming through pretty good for us, and then we came back later and it stunk. So you should overplay. You should not overplay, but you should play longer in a winning session when you're winning, and then play less when you're losing, obviously. But usually it's the opposite. Usually chasing your losses. But one thing I haven't been doing as much is chasing my losses. I've been basically playing based on my how my fatigue, body, mind sort of thing. It's not really about winning and losing, which I probably should add that because you want to be making sure that you play a lot more when you're winning. But you get restricted here. We've got an open ender, but actually we've got a straight. But this is just we just want a spade because they're gonna have a queen here a lot. Just jamming, but probably should have bet smaller. Sometimes they call randomly and you just win a big monster hand. Alright, in position here. Is he going to slow down? No, go. Alright, so what do we got now? So we got $10. On one side of the board. Alright, screw up. A6. So pretty much 19, I think. Yeah, so about 28. Which is not bad. If we can get to the 30 mark, that'd be nice as well. I can't even bet this one. I've got to fold. Surely in a midway, like in a three-way pot, they've got a heart somewhere. This guy's jerking around. Jerking around to fold. backdoor. Not a great board. Yeah, if a 2 comes out, we've got the straight, but because the 6 is there. And it doesn't help having big blind there. That's definitely made things tough for us. Fold, big blind, fold, fold. Has he got a jack? No, too bad. Alright, we can snap off a bet here, I think. There we go. Couldn't call fast enough there. And if you think they're bluffing a lot there, we could probably raise him, but I don't think he's calling a raise, so. Queen 9, really? Yeah, I've got that in there. Alright. He's got an 8, we're in absolute dire straits here. Backdoor flush with those king. No spade. I really wanted to see a spade on the turn. Could have had the best hand there. Could be just bluffing his ass off. Could have thrown a value for Queen 9. Maybe Jacks, 9s, 10s call. Not 9s, but Jacks or 10s, I reckon. Yeah, maybe should have called. With the other hand. It was very bluffy, I think. Don't think we're winning here. Don't even think we're getting a fold here. Maybe a shovel in. How dangerous is that? And if you don't think he has the nuts, then maybe you could shove there and get him to fold second best hands. Alright, looking there, not that one. What hands could he have? So we raise, we bet, check, check, turn. So he's not defending anything there. So if he's not defending, he's either made his hand already. Really wanted to see a 7 here. Probably should have raised, yeah, to be fair. Yeah, I wanted to see a 7. He played that one pretty weird. He's either got a king or he's got air. Maybe even queens or something. So he bet to 26 and we called. He bets 12, which is very low. board for fours. Not bluffing. Gut shot. Ah, if hit the 8, that would have been beautiful. Fours played good. If we got the 8 there, that would have been a work of art. We don't even have a pair here, we just... All we beat here is King Queen. King Queen of Hearts. If you've got King Queen of Hearts, it makes sense, he doesn't know what he's doing, but... It's probably the only hand that we do beat. King Queen of Hearts makes sense. You might not even realise these pocket pairs are actually good there, even the small ones. Alright, calls 9s. We'll lead out. Worried about 8-10 though, but need the board to pair up if they show some sort of aggression. That is absolutely sad. Probably should just check there. Threes are going to take a stab. If we get caught, I hope it's spike a 3 on the turn. I got a caller. It's a sad day, but it's happened enough that we've won. Got a jack, I reckon. Yeah. So we're hoping to get a 3 and that was it, and then go for stacks, but the bet does get through. We've had a few bets there that have gone through with pocket pairs, so. I'll bet big again. Hopefully he hasn't got king jack like last time. That was a similar board to when they had King Jack, but it was played slightly different. I think we're going to call the session. We've played a few hours, so hopefully we get some C dollars today. Probably won't try and play again. Or maybe tonight. bet again here and then. Okay, very brave in calling, but it's probably the only hand that we. Ace Jack and Ace 10 is what both of us were probably hoping the other person had. Gut shot. If the 9 comes out, it's pretty juicy. Jack comes out, it's awkward. Especially if you let Jack out. Alright, he's got an ace. Or a 2. Maybe even ace 4, I don't know. Queen's definitely not looking good. Alright, we'll bluff this. Oh, we actually got value. That's clever. More value than not on the turn as well. I don't know why you called that. We'll take it though. 10's defending. Taking the cutoff like usual. Alright, let's call it. Very good sesh. See if 8-6 ruins it for the rest of us. Really? 27? I thought we had more. I thought we had more than that, so we must have lost a little bit towards the end there. But not overlay. 181. 85, 55. So 115. We didn't really gain much. But what we did was give ourselves a bit of chance for some C dollars. So, you know, we get the leaderboard. Leaderboard is typically just because, you know, just to say that we've played enough, especially around this time, to play enough to get enough C points, and then go from there. And then hopefully, you know, we win $20 or $30, the C bonus, and then, you know, get up to about 140, 150. That's probably the main goal, is just grind it out at the moment at the 2NL, stress less, and then once we just get more consistency and stop playing our stupid lines, like those bluffing hands in the small blinds do cost us a couple dollars here and there. That's really hurting our win rate. Apart from that, we're doing a lot of value betting, which is great. There was probably a call pre-flop we could have folded. But no, apart from that, we're playing pretty well. It's just that there's just one or two spots where we're bluffing where we shouldn't be. Small blind's still costing us. But apart from that, I think, you know, even over pairs, we're still playing considerably well. You know, we're not c-betting as much, but at the same time, it could be hurting us a little bit. But check raising in a few spots where, but yeah, just trying to find out where everything all belongs. It's probably best to do that at the lowest levels, so then we can just adjust our games considering, and then once we've adjusted properly, or at least happy with the system that we got, then we can start moving up again. But as you can see, we're starting to get a little bit consistency, but yeah, like yesterday, it was very, you know, we had a decent session, then lost, then had a decent session, and then, yeah, so this session was good, but yeah, it wasn't great. We did lose a fair bit. We could actually check the poker craft to see also where we're at. Hopefully the screen pops up so you can see it properly. But yeah, we'll see some huge wins, big hands. Not really. Let's go and have a look. Let's have a quick look. Let's look at the losing hands. So, game history, we'll have a look at some of these hands. Should we do this first actually? Wait, what is that popping up there though? What was this one? So we got kings. Is this the one where he's just got aces? Alright, so we just got it all in. He picks up the ace. Big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Ace jack suited. Under the gun. Shoves all in, but we've got a flush draw to overcards. It's not really a big deal there. Against the fish there, someone, you know, he could be going for a flush as well with a lower flush. So that's two hands we've lost that could have pretty much gone either way. Yeah, full bet there. Probably larger sizing. Getting out of position. Alright, just ran into the aces. Alright, this is a different one, 10-8 suited though, in the big blind. This is the one where we could have actually, he jams over the top. This is the scenario where we could actually find a fold. And he's a regular as well. Looks like he's got regular stats. So we could actually just find a fold here. Or we can do a smaller sizing here as well. But on the turn, we're just hoping that, you know, he's got ace of hearts, so it's king of hearts. Alright, jams all in. This is the 8-6 hand. Yeah, single raised pot. This was just a single raised pot. I guess the 61% I could have been two. He bets here. I thought probably wrong with raising. Because if you raise it on the flop, his overpairs are going to call. But then we're still, no matter how you look at this hand, I think we're going broke here. 8-6 really. That was just a tough hand. Okay, 10-7. Pretty trashy. Flush from the river. Oh wait. Oh, I booked on the river. Okay. So this was a bad river call. So that's two bad river calls that we could save money on. So that's what, $1. So $1.20 we're probably saving there. Could save probably at $2 or $3 just with those hands alone. The other hands are pretty stiff. I mean, you just gotta lose. But we could have at least saved $3 realistically with these hands that we're looking at. Raising is fine, kings. Just call or shove, I guess. We shoved and he's got aces. I mean, you've got position you can call, but. Oh, the only thing is, I'll quick look. It doesn't say, he's got 0% here. That's the only thing Right, we don't know how many hands he's played, so there's no real history on the player. So we can't really count that. We can't really save money there. It's just part of the game. Kings. Weird bet. We can raise, yeah, we raise, perfect. Board pairs up, which is good for kings, so we bet it again. Oh, I remember this hand. We actually played it quite well considering. I don't think... He bet very small, which is strange. He actually led into us. So definitely getting queens and jacks to call. And then he's just trying to trap us on the river, but we didn't fall for the trap, so I think we played that hand considerably well. Pocket twos. Let the flushes out there. I think this is the hand that we just bet and we actually bet and folded here, which was fine. But he actually had a straight. King jack straight. Anyway, the twos maybe could get away with it because of the flush. So probably get all that. I mean, we probably could save $3 or $4 just with those hands alone. At the end of, yeah, and then, yeah, it could have been about 120. And then we get our goal. So now we should fold or forward. Oh, we can call actually. But folding is fine because we're out of position, but we've got suited hands. Backdoor flush here. Check, check. I think we're bet, yeah. And then he shoves. No. Yeah, just no spade here. Should be a fold. You know, it's cool. So I could have saved 25 cents here, and then we just go for a random bluff. Yeah, okay. So we should have folded at the 25-cent mark. And then we tried running a bluff, so that was definitely a losing hand. Yeah, okay. Let's have a quick proper look at this hand. Because I want to try and improve these type of hands. So we're better here because we had a wheel draw as well. If the 5 comes out here, it's payday, but... yeah, it should have saved as well. But yeah, alright. So that was... doesn't probably play that way with kings. Just with the better raise, and we're trying to get the 5. Yeah, he's smart enough to raise there. And then after this, we know our ace is not good enough. This is just a simple fold. From here, this is a simple fold. So we save 64 cents there. That's a typical fold. There's no extra value here. We're only calling thinking that he's bluffing, but who raises there on the flop with there? or kings. I don't think anyone does actually. So that was definitely 60-something cents we could have saved. Or fold pre-flop and save the whole lot. But I do want to play those hands. I do want to improve on those hands. So he loses a bit. So 5 cents raise, he raises 15, re-raise 45. Flop comes and we've got ace king. Is the c-bet a waste? This is a spot where we should just check. It's just a matter of we've just lost an hand. We don't have position either. So you should do a lot more checking in position. Ah yeah, this is the hand king 2. We raised, he calls. Wait, raise, call. We hit the flush, but he also hit 2 pair and then booked it on the turn. He bet 75 cents into us. That's not awful. I mean, we do have a monster. Like, not a monster, but we do have the nut flush. So, betting there, calling, check and then betting. 20 cents there, it's pretty low. So that's the second time someone's bet about third pot and they've actually got really strong hands, especially where it's very questionable. But then 75, so it's only, yeah, bets into us. You can't be too upset about that hand. Some people might be able to find the fault in the river. Ah, yeah, we 3-bet. We should just call with 10s maybe. We've been leaking a bit here. In 4-bet pots, with 10s. Yeah, this is one where I said he gets jammed with everything, but don't think he, you know, aces, kings, queens, we don't beat anything really apart from pure bluff. Like even an 8 wins, jack wins, queens, kings, and ace. Just gets us smashed. So apart from that, 3-bet. 3-bet keeps the pot up because he raises us, so we could just fold there. So it makes sense he's got kings here as well. But obviously he's not going to be over aggressive. He's going to be not overly aggressive, I guess, with the kings, with jacks or 8s. That's pretty optimistic. And this is where we should just check behind, but we bet trying to win the pot. It's pretty messy. Because he took a stab on the flop. Okay, the check was good though. But then, yeah, he's just going to throw at everything. We're just only being a bluff there, so can't blame us for trying to bet on the flop. Anyway, see you in the next video. Catch you, bye.